Going on, this is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. We're now doing part 2 of the Batman Arkham City playthrough. Hey, Harley Quinn. You annoyed me in the first game. Oh crap, she's fighting me. Oh, that was easy. She's fighting me.
Lady, go, Bat Freak, or these people all get a bullet in their heads.
I think you should do what he says. It would be a shame to get blood all over my nice new outfit. What do you think, Batbrain? Like it?
This game is all about boobs, huh?
You do. Who wouldn't? So anyway, here's the deal. Mr. J is really not up to a visit right now. He's not feeling himself. Well, actually, he was earlier, but that's not what I meant. Actually, he was not doing so good, and that idiot doctor I sent from here didn't help. I've seen more smarts from these bozos. I've got to run, boys. If he tries anything funny, kill him, boys.
Okay. Yeah, so I know that Joker was sick. I've seen...
Attacking armed thugs head-on is suicide. I need to disappear. Pick them off silently, one by one.
Don't you move, Batman. Just stay there in this wall. Where's he gone?
And I almost hit the wrong button and got myself killed.
They don't know where I am. Good. Let's keep it that way. Time to survey the room. Plan out my tactics. 4 thugs, all armed. 2 hostages. This is gonna be easy.
Get out of here. He's gonna get us.
Swing to vantage points. Yeah, I gotta remember the controls from the Arkham Asylum. I haven't played that in a long time.
Stop him. Oh, man, I'm gonna die in here.
R2 hang. Alright, so swing to that one.
Where is he?
If I can get behind those 2 without being seen, I can take them both in one move.
Stay calm. Back. Can you hear me? Get out of here.
Alright.
That idiot thinks he's safe in the confessional. He's just made it easier for me to get in behind him.
Yeah, leave us alone.
Batman's here. You should give up now.
Will you shut the hell up? Can you see him? Where is he? I don't know where he is. I can't see him. He could come from anywhere. Stay calm. Bat. Can you...
Okay.
You'll be okay. Wait.
Now I'm learning the controls. That was kind of the problem the first time I played this.
Stay back, Bat. Stay back.
He's got a hostage. I can glide to the scaffolding above him without being seen, and take him down from there.
What's happening?
Awesome.
You're safe. Stay quiet.
Answer me. Stay back, Bat. Stay back.
Alright, where are you, dude? I just saw you on the radar, whatever the hell you want to call it.
He's got a hostage. I need to get behind him without being seen.
Where is he? What's happening? What's going on? Answer me! Bat! Stay back!
The room is secure. You're safe now.
Alright, that wasn't that bad. I thought Arkham Asylum was tougher, quicker, early on in the game than this was. If that makes any sense. I think it does. As I say in my commentary, shut the hell up.
Thank you.
Alright, where the hell? I'm guessing I'm going through here. Or not. Oh, that's where I came from.
Listen up. We're in control here, not these animals. I want this place locked down tight. All medical staff check supplies. Find out if anything was taken.
Well, what about Stacy? Isn't anyone going after her?
I don't know if any of you just noticed, but Batman just saved our asses. If anyone can find her, he'll do.
What the hell made that woman come in here and do all this? Why kill us?
Quinn's only priority is to protect Joker. She's dangerous.
So I see. Well, thanks, Batman. It's funny. I figured people would be grateful to have us here. I guess I was wrong.
Alright.
We're only here to help these people.
That's brilliant, dude. Thanks.
The gunshot came from the bell tower. I need to find a way up there.
Oh, that's stupid. She'd automatically go into first person. That's it? Really? Alright, so I need to find a way to the bell tower. Okay, just open the door and go there. That's the problem, man, is you start overthinking things and you think that there's always a puzzle, and sometimes there's not. And then when you think there isn't a puzzle, then there is. Okay, I'm sure there's something to hang on to in this room. Yep. Once again, this is a very good-looking game. Apologize if I'm not talkative, but I'm concentrating while I'm playing this. I mean, you're watching it for the gameplay, you're not watching it for my buttery smooth sexy voice.
It looks like it's being controlled remotely by Joker.
Oh, isn't he just sexy? Okay, scan for evidence.
Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you for... How long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and oh, that's right. You left me to die. Now, you probably don't remember it that way.
No, I didn't, because I was too lazy to finish the first game.
You need to worry about the bombs. Hurry up now. Clock's ticking.
Oh, shit.
5, 4.
Herp derp. Yeah, that would have been wonderful if I missed that one.
Alfred, I've got a lock on the signal used to remotely control the sniper rifle. Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
The radio signal should lead me right to him.
Good luck, sir.
Alright, the radio signal. Track down the source of the radio signal.
Where are they? Should have been back here hours ago. I don't know. They know the rules. I keep telling you guys, get back here before it gets dark.
Yeah, that was a thing with, at least with me, with Arkham Asylum, like I was saying before. When you thought there wasn't puzzles and it was going to be easy, the game would throw you a curve. When you were expecting a puzzle and you overthought crap, is when there wasn't anything to overthink. Maybe that was just me, I don't know. Alright, no, going in the wrong direction.
Trust me. What's he doing here? He's not one of us. Is he? I saw him. He appeared out of nowhere. Took out... What the hell happened? Don't know. Gas leak? In a church rooftop? A gas leak? No way. Must have been something to do with Holly. I told you she was up to something earlier. Why would Joker want the roof of a church blown up? It's not even funny. I heard Joker find some weird things funny. Maybe that was one of them. No way. I heard Batman was in here. Maybe Joker fired a missile or dropped a bomb on him. Batman's here? In Arkham? Yeah, keep up, man. But why would Batman be here? I don't like this. This whole place is getting crazier by the minute. Last time I saw the Bat, he broke my shoulder and 8 fingers. Crap like pigs. Yeah, Clown's crew's got
Oh, cool. You get grapple while you're hang gliding. Nice.
I don't know. No way, man. You better feed him to his pet. Who? Tiny? Yeah. Suppose.
Welcome, inmates. You are now taking your first tentative steps towards a better world. A world of fun, mischief, and basketball. A world where the only person you need to answer to is yours truly.
Batman! It's Batman!
Sucks for you, pal.
What's the policy?
Alright, so I'm following this signal. It's kind of getting tedious now.
Wait a second. Doesn't Joker's PA say he takes anyone? We do.
Listen up, dumbasses, and listen carefully. As you know, Mr. J he's not himself. And the last thing he needs is any so-called superhero coming in here and stopping his recuperation. That's where you come in, morons. You need to protect the steel mill. Protect it with your life. Because if you fail, I'll make sure your miserable lives don't mean zip. You get it? Good.
How the hell are we supposed to get in there? There's gotta be a way. How would Batman do it? Do I look like Batman? No, I mean, he could get in. How do you think he'd do it? He'd use his grapple thing. I guess he could go in through the main tower. Great.
You mean like that?
Got one. Okay, let's get this straight. The only way in is through one of the main cooling tunnels? Suppose. The tunnel full of boiling water and poisonous
Okay, hint, hint,
gas.
nudge, nudge is how I'm supposed to get in.
Yeah, we could build a boat. And the gas? Gas masks? So, let's get this straight. You geniuses think that the best way in is to build a boat, sail across a boiling ocean wearing gas masks to stop us getting killed. Yeah, let's do it.
I know what you guys are thinking. Is it all true? Is life in Joker Enterprises everything it's proven to be? Sadly, it is. All of it. But look on the bright side. At least you know what you're getting yourself into, and I can promise you this. You'll never...
Okay, nice.
Alfred, I need to find a route into the Sionis steel mill.
Have you tried the front door, sir?
Why didn't I think of that?
It was obviously too easy. Let's see. The only other
That's funny, I was talking about that before, and that's like, they're even hinting at it. That's the thing with this game. You overthink.
Okay then.
Okay, access a Sionis steel mill through the main chimney. Hello. Jesus. This game does that. It did it before, too. I think the game's going to lock up. It doesn't give you, like, a loading screen or anything, say it's going to a cutscene. Okay. Oh, boy. For everyone out there who thinks I'm too slow at this, when I think about things in games, I do it because I want to do it once. I'm not doing this with a while running herp derp. I don't have a guide while doing this, so that's why. Like, I'd rather do it once, or try to do it once, I should say, instead of do it 12 times, because I'm looking to get through it as quick as possible.
The steam from the furnace will boil me alive. I need to cool down the coals somehow.
Okay. Yeah, okay, go into detective mode. Select back claw. Got it. Aim back claw. No, that's the batarang. Cool. But yeah, like I was saying before, you know, I'm not all about running through it to show how cool I am or playing it on the hardest difficulty. I mean, I don't play it on easy either, but okay. Let me level up. Alright. Movement detective mode. Alright, cool, I'm upgraded. Okay, where's the R1? I saw it. Yeah, that's where it just came from. R2 and X to hang from the edge. That's what I did. And he goes back up. Go back down. Okay. Walk on railing. Jesus. Whoa, thank God for automatically putting him on that railing. I just did a Hail Mary jump right there. Select explosive gel. Spray explosive gel. Oh, I thought you had to walk away from it. Okay, guess not. Okay. Detective mode, please.
Yeah, Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wham! Gotcha. I don't know, man. looks pretty sick.
You mean worse than usual?
I promised you some entertainment, right, boys?
I did my best.
Well, you should have tried harder. That useless quack has failed Mr. J. And you know what that means. Oh, I think we can do better than that. Get in here, Mr. Hammer. Come in, Mr. J.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna keep moving. The hell is like, why even put this in? It's not even a challenge.
Help me! Stop! Change of plan. Take her to the smelting chamber. Mr. J wants this one to suffer a little longer. Right then. The rest of you idiots, get out of here. You know what you've got to do. Go get the snowman and bring him back here right now. He's gonna pay for screwing over Mr. J. I need him back here like yesterday.
And immediately all the armed guards leave. That's cute.
Who was Holly talking about?
Sounds like she's declared war on Freeze.
Yeah, she sounded pissed. How's he connected to Joker and all this mess?
How should I know? She's always freaking out these days. Joker really must be sick after all.
I guess. I always figured he'd last forever, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's got something to do with all that crap back at Arkham Island. You saw what happened, right?
Only what was on the TV. He was like some kind of freaking monster. He was huge.
The steam is blocking the exit. If I follow the pipe back, I may find a way to shut it down.
All normal looking.
Yeah, normal. Like he ever looks normal.
Okay, you look like the Joker.
It was weird. I don't buy it. This is all part of Joker's plan. It must be. He's gonna be fine. Everyone with the bat.
Oh, cool, okay.
So I guess we'll just shoot anyone who comes through that door without an 8-foot snowman, right?
Alright, it's just where I came from. Alright, Dick, go under there.
Listen, we better just do what she said. This is gonna be easy. If Batman's dead, we can rule this town. What's the back?
You guys need to make sure you hit him hard this time.
Boom. Good night. The puzzles in this, as of now, feel they're more streamlined. Maybe a little too easy, but they're streamlined. And you may be laughing, saying, "Hey, it took you a long time." But like I said, I'm very anal when I play games. That's why I don't like puzzle games, because they exhaust the crap out of me. Because I get so anal retentive with them that like it's not fun to play them.
Alfred, Joker's holed up in the manager's office in the steel mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
Of course I will. Some of his goons dragged a doctor away. I'm going to find her first, then deal with Joker.
Door, thank you.
No one said anything about the bat coming here. So? I'm just saying. I thought the whole point of being locked up in here.
Joker's men are waiting for me. I should scope out the room to pinpoint it. They've got that doorway covered. I need to find a different way to get past Joker's men.
Well, you broke 3 of my ribs back in the asylum. My arm 6 months ago. Better make sure you don't come too close to him. You said and done. You've never seen him in action. And when I do, I will teach you not to mess with him. Horrible. Dead. Are you insane? Holly? Have you forgotten about her boyfriend? Way out here, the whole world will have forgotten about her boyfriend soon enough. Then I get a ride on the heart. Or a bullet in the face. Seriously, don't be so cocky. Batman's dangerous. Hell, Holly.
It came from over here, I'm sure of it! It came from over here, I'm sure of it! I'm sure it came from over there.
I shouldn't have did this, should I? Oops. Why doesn't it give me that like silent takedown thing like it used to? I knew it. Fuck. I don't get it. Back in Arkham Asylum, they had that thing.
Little dead bat. Who's gonna save you now?
Yeah, I want to try it again. I don't get it though, because usually it says when you hang above them on one of those belfries or whatever the hell it is. Belfries. Listen to me. Those statues usually has silent takedown. It doesn't say that even when I hang down. Let's try that again.
They've got that doorway covered.
Yeah, I know.
Find a different
Genius.
way to get past Joker's men.
Already did this. Open it up. I know, and you want to bang Harley. Wonderful.
Better make sure he don't come too close then.
Easier said than done, man. You've never seen him in action.
And when I do, I'm gonna teach him not to mess with me. Harley wants him dead, and I want a piece of Harley.
Are you insane? Holly? Have you forgotten about her boyfriend?
Way I hear it, the whole world will have forgotten about her boyfriend soon enough. Then I get a ride on the Harley.
Or a bullet in the face. Seriously, don't get too cocky. Batman's dangerous. Hell,
right.
Harley's dangerous.
This is how I should have did last time. Oops. Good night. Dive through window. What window? Okay. I guess it's the other window. Okay. I just did that last time. Why did he go through? Well, talk about an epic fail the first time not doing that with stealth at all. Yeah, well.
If you don't stop pressing that button, I'll tell my Joker, and he will be so angry.
Okay. A lot of random crap in this game. Let me sneak up. Ooh, hello. See, only in detective mode, you can't tell if they're facing you or not facing you. Yeah, come here.
Did you hear the noise that last doctor was making?
Why did they not get taken down? Okay, why did that not work?
Sounds like someone's coming.
Please, help me!
I'll help you, bitch. Shut up.
Stay calm. We need to keep it together and find it. If we lose it, it's good as dead. Understand?
So let's get this straight. Or you should be enough to stop a man dressed up as a bat, right?
It'd be awesome if Batman just took out like a sawed-off shotgun right now and went totally out of character.
Quiet out there. Stay here. I'll go check it out.
Oh yeah?
We can stop anytime you like, Doc. Just tell us how to fix Jay.
Oh, come on, keep walking, you pain in the ass.
You don't want to let little old me down, do you, boy?
Alright. So, go back in detective mode, because I can't do anything if you don't.
Can I get you something, Doc? How about a painkiller? Just tell us how to fix the Joker and you can crawl out of here.
No.
You see him?
I can't see if the guy sees me.
Found him.
You've got to get me out of here.
You're going to be fine, Doctor. I'll be back after I show these animals who's boss.
Stupid. I should be the one making you look stupid. How about I make you all wear nice little dresses? How do you think poor Mr. J is gonna get better if you idiots fail to stop the rodents?
Please get me out of this thing.
Can you stand?
Give me a second. What's wrong with these people? That crazy woman thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him. He blames something called Titan.
Titan?
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about? He kept going on about his last laugh.
Doc. Isn't that information supposed to be confidential?
What's happening? How does she know what we're saying?
Get that door sealed up nice and tight, boys. We don't want that fireman escaping, do we?
At least they won't be getting in. We're safe, right?
Wait here, Doctor.
What the hell are you doing?
I need to get out of here. Someone needs to stop Joker. Stay here. You'll be safe.
You sure?
If you hear anyone coming, hide. I'll be back.
Alright, cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this ends part 2 of the Batman Arkham City walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you want to call it. I will have part 3 up tomorrow. Hope you're enjoying this walkthrough. Sorry I wasn't as chatty as I was last time, but I was more so concentrating on the game. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoy this part of the video. Have a good one. What's going on? It's your large, hairy Italian man, Rich of ReviewTechUSA, and I have been procrastinating this for months, but I'm sure you guys will get a kick out of it. This is my capture device right here, for SD stuff. I have a Dazzle for my SD stuff, and for my HD, I have the Pinnacle, listen to me, the HD, Hallpug HD PVR I use for my anything I have to record HD in. Except for the PC I use for apps, but I've wanted to do this for the past like 4 or 5 months, but I just have been so fucking busy I haven't had the time, and I want to, start doing more retro stuff for Blistered Thumbs and what have you. So we're getting another blizzard again in the Northeast, or they already declared a state of emergency in a town away from me, so what better night to do it than tonight. And before I start working at my new job, I wanted to get this done so I can just use this stuff. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering. This setup is fucking sick. I don't know how Gamester 81 and all those guys keep this stuff organized. Maybe because they put it on shelves and don't use it that often, but I need to have everything set up so I can just use it and it's available. So let me show you. Got an S-Video modded Atari. Let me show that on the screen here. This video is going to be a little long because I'm not going to edit it. That was my remote. And I'll show you how my setup works here. So if anyone's interested in doing this, I know I made a video ages ago, a couple of them. I'm not going to go into detail, but go to my S-Video here. There it is. You got everything running to my TV, and I have a video distribution amplifier. Charlie from Strictly Sega knows about this. I've done this a long time ago. That is pumping video to this video distribution amplifier is pumping video to the TV and to the capture card, so I can play and record. And because there's lag on here, you can't really record it from the computer, so I could see it right on the TV. So I have the S-Video modded Atari. I'll show that to you. With River 8 in. It looks so clear. It was funny when I did a review a long time ago on YouTube, and everyone thought I was emulating the game. It was the 2 Pitfall games I reviewed, and I wasn't emulating. Like I said, I'm gonna do a review tomorrow for Blistered Thumbs of the modded Atari, so you guys know how to do it, or how to get it pay for it to get it done, because it's actually pretty complicated, especially if you get the cheapest setup, which means you actually have to know how to set up the board on a component level. So, and then I got Genesis with the good old EverDrive in, the infamous EverDrive that started a holy war on that guy with the glasses. Yeah, there you go. Now what's funny is my Genesis isn't modded to do S-Video. It isn't modded to do S-Video. What I got is, I'll show you in the closet because I got another one. Is this thing here. It turns your composite video into S-Video, so I don't have to, because if I didn't have that, I'd have to switch everything physically, cables back and forth. So, all right, shut up, Street Fighter. I'll go back to Atari. It's quieter. And then I got the Super Nintendo over here. This is the one that I've had this for 5 months. Remember that video I put up a long time ago? Do you realize tonight's the first night I tested this thing? This is the one that Stone Age Gamer sent me. This thing is like brand new, this Super Nintendo. I never tested it. He was awesome too. Ryan from Stone Age Gamer, he sent me a S-Video cable, so I'm getting a nice clear picture out of all three of these things. The Atari's amazing. Don't mind me, I'm like doing backflips right now. So, I have everything going to this switch box. Probably can't see it because this camera sucks with low light. It's one thing I miss about the ZI6. Granted, its frame rate dropped, but it was good with low light. And it's all going up into the video distribution amplifier, and the video distribution amplifier sending it to the TV, to the capture card. What sucks is I'm going to be getting my own place again probably within the next 4 months or 5 months, and all this shit, because when I got laid off I had to move back home in 2009. All this shit is going to have to get disassembled again and moved. I am really not looking forward to that. Anyway, guys, also too, I'm not quitting YouTube. And I knew this yesterday. I should have worded it better, but I just kind of made that video impulsively because I'm pissed, or I was pissed. Videos are going to go up on Blistered Thumbs first. For the first 2 weeks, they're going to stay on there exclusively. Then they're going to come to YouTube, and when a new video is posted on Blistered Thumbs, I'll make a trailer. But I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing on a snowy night that I can't go anywhere. I'm setting up retro systems. This is Rich, ReviewTechUSA. Man, if I wasn't doing this for work, I would look like the ultimate man-child right now. Have a good one. This is Rich signing out. What's going on, guys? Real quick, I gotta go to work, but I think I am settling on this Palette GTX 570. I know a lot of you said the 560, but for less, it's like $80 or $90 more, this card seems to have a lot more performance. I hear really good things about Palette, and this card, even on Newegg, seems to be getting very high reviews. And for the $80 more, like I just said, it seems to be a lot more performance. Because, I mean, it sucks that I even have to do this. I had no problems with my 5830, but if I'm going to do it, I'd rather do it right. They actually had a, which was crazy, a GTX 480 after a $100 mail-in rebate for $299. But I would have to upgrade my case. My case wouldn't be big enough, and my power supply, from what I was reading, wouldn't have enough amperage and voltage, and so it would end up costing a lot more than $299. It would be probably like $400, $500 if I got a new case and power supply. So let me know what you think of this card. If you know anywhere you could find it cheaper, that's reputable. And if you think this is a good choice, because if I'm going to do this, I don't want to have to buy another card again for at least 2 or 3 years. So if you think this is a good choice, let me know. Leave comments below. Would this be the path that you would take? Once again, don't make any ATI suggestions. At least for this generation, I'm definitely not buying them again. I'm very unhappy with them right now. So let me know what you think of this card. I got to go run to work. Have a good one. Leave your comments below. What's going on, guys? As always, this is Rich of ReviewTechUSA. I know I hit 3,000 subscribers. I think it's amazing. I'm going to make an official 3,000 subscriber video this Sunday. I really want to sit down and think about it. I'm going to give back to the community. I'm not going to do a Q&A, at least for me anyway. I just, who the hell am I to make a Q&A? I'm not a celebrity, so I just don't see it fit for me to have a Q&A. I'd rather give back to the community and do for other people what people like Strictly Sega, 3 Kilobytes, Steve Benway, and other people have done for me. If it wasn't for guys like that, I still would have probably 600 subs. So I'm gonna put a list together of people who I want to shout out. I'm gonna have probably like 10 people, maybe even more. They're gonna be they're gonna be small channels, like as small as like 50 subs, all the way up to people who may have thousands. It's gonna have nothing to do with sub count or production value. It's going to be people that I feel are an asset to the community, no matter how small or how big they are. And there's going to be some people that you wouldn't even think that I'm going to shout out, but I'm going to shout them out because they deserve to have more subs. They do. And I'm looking forward to it, because if people didn't help me, I probably would still have 200 subs. It was because people really, pushed me and helped me, is that the reason where I am. And honestly, I know a lot of people say this, but I mean it. It's not a cliche thing with me. Every single one of you have helped my channel grow. Because minus obviously the porn spam sites that pretend to be women that sub to me, which I wish I could delete them. But anyway, the real people that are subscribed to my channel, every single one of you are important. Because it takes one sub, and that sub, other people that are sub to that guy see he subbed to me, and it's a chain effect. All of you have helped, and it's fantastic, and it's amazing. I never thought that 3,000 people, give or take, would enjoy what I do. It's amazing, and I know that's nothing compared to other YouTubers, but to me, it's crazy. Never thought in a million years I'd have 3,000 plus people watching what I do. But I'll make a full video about, I'll make a full 3,000 sub special this Sunday, and it'll be very cool. I'm going to shout out some people that, and I hope it helps them. I hope it helps them, like when people shouted me out. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a lot of fun, and expect that probably, actually more like definitely, this Sunday. Okay, just got home from work. This is the real reason why I wanted to make this video. I just wanted to say something about 3,000 subs first. Goodbye, ATI. I know this is going to probably start another nerd war with people trolling this video and calling me every name under the sun because I hate ATI, but I'm done with them, man. I've had NVIDIA cards since 2004, 2005, and never once have I had any kind of software issues with them. And because of the price and the value, in 2010 I switched over to ATI. I started off with the 5770. The card ended up being a disaster. I brought it back and upgraded to a 5830. And that card, the card I have as of now, which will change once I get my tax return, because I'm going to sell it, and the difference I'm going to pay for with my tax return to get a NVIDIA GTX 470. The 5830 was okay until I went over to Windows 7 64-bit. Now, before everyone jumps on me and says you didn't do this and you didn't do that, this card was used with 2 different motherboards. Okay, first and foremost, it worked fine with both of them when it was 32-bit. The power supply has more than enough voltage and amperage on the rails. All the drivers have been updated. The BIOS of my motherboard has been updated. All of the hardware has been stress tested and ran through multiple different kinds of diagnostic software. I'm including the CPU of the computer, the RAM of the computer, the GPU, the RAM on the video card, the hard drives, you name it. Everything has been tested. Even as of recently, I reinstalled the operating system, not because of the video card, but because I had some viruses on here, and it's just easier, instead of using virus removal tools, just to reinstall the operating system, especially since I have a secondary drive I dump everything onto. So there was nothing really important on my main drive, so just wiping it out and reinstalling the drivers really isn't that big of a deal. I'd rather do that instead of remove viruses. So everything you could think of was done, okay? And when I had a 32-bit OS, which pretty much guarantees it's a software issue, when it was 32-bit, this card was rock solid. When I move up to Windows 7 64-bit, I now have programs that I have to use in Windows 7 64-bit. Also, too, 4 gigs of RAM with all the HD video editing that I do, I have to upgrade that soon, too. I may have to use a little money from my tax return for that, too. Saving the rest of my damn tax return this time, though I have nothing else I need to buy with it. But, yeah, I can't go back to 32-bit. And it's funny, what proves even more so that it's ATI's drivers is I've been very patient and been dealing with the lockups, is that every single update to the drivers, when you go to ATI's page and you check, the past 3 ones they've had have made the symptoms, the issues with my video card change. The newest one now is always has something to do when I'm in either Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. When I game, I never have a problem with it, but the newest one now is when my computer when the screen goes to sleep. When I turn it back on, it actually locks up the driver for the video card. And then before that, it was when I was watching YouTube videos, like once every 6 hours, say I went out and came back home. If I went online and looked at a YouTube video or something, it would freeze up and the video would turn green and it would say the ATI driver had stopped. So I don't know. It's obviously a software thing. Like I said to you, I tested the GPU and the RAM in the car, and I tested everything else and updated all the drivers and the BIOS. And I pretty much I'm 100% positive it comes down to their drivers. ATI, you got to do something with your software, man. Your cards are only as good as the software that supports them. Drivers, if you don't have a driver for your hardware, it doesn't work. And I can't sit around and have every 2 hours with this machine. It freezes up, and sometimes it's even worse. Like when I was editing the Dead Space review, like 3 or 4 times. It froze, and I don't get it. Like I said, 32-bit was a dream. Had 2 different gigabyte motherboards. Card was rock solid. So it's pretty safe to say this is a software issue, and I can't take it anymore. I've had multiple NVIDIA cards, and this never happened. So I'm going to get I'll probably post a picture of it right here, EVGA NVIDIA GeForce GTX 470. Maybe I'm saying that backwards because I'm not looking at the picture of it right now. And I'm hoping that I don't have to get another video card. I'm so tired of this. I don't really game that much on my computer. The 5830 is... Bye-bye, Cod Eye. Bye-bye, Cod Eye. I am not just randomly uploading a video of my cat. I am testing out my China mock-up Sony ECM-DS70P microphone. This was recommended to me by Fishy Comics on YouTube. Came in like a, like one of those packages you get for coffee, or like the instant coffee or vitamins. This is what it came in. Had a Stay Fresh seal on top. I had to rip off, like I was opening up some delicious microphone goodness. But we'll see how this sounds. Have a good one. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today is Thursday, February 17th, 2011, and I've been seeing many feeds and threads on Twitter and on YouTube, on Facebook, etc., saying that they've gotten wind that Steve Jobs is undergoing treatment for pancreatic cancer and only has weeks to live. Now, personally, as of today, I only own two Apple products, and I don't even know if they really count anymore, because one is a 60 gigabyte completely dead iPod Photo, and I have a dying 1 gigabyte iPod Nano. The models I'm talking about shows their age too. I am not really a huge Apple fan, especially as of recently. I just their products don't fit my needs, and I don't take interest in Apple products. The PC side of things definitely fits my needs, and that's where I chose to stay. I used to be a big Apple fan, but about 2003, 2004, I realized that the editing software for the PC more so suited my needs, and that's when I made the switch over and sold the thousands upon thousands of dollars of Apple equipment that I purchased. But the point being of this video is not to tell you my personal history with Apple, because obviously from the title of this video, that's not the point. The point is that even someone like me who is not a diehard Apple fan, I can't deny the vision that Steve Jobs had/has, how brilliant the man is, and how much influence the technologies that he and his company have created have had over the technology industry. From the Apple II, which really brought the personal computer into people's homes and businesses, to the Macintosh, which gave you a graphical user interface. I mean, they weren't the first. Apple wasn't the first ones to create that, but they were the ones that made it mainstream, and it was the concepts and incredible ideas that came out of Apple Inc. that still influence things that you take for granted today, that I take for granted. If you're sitting in front of Windows 7 or Mac OS 10, and you just, you're going through various windows, like I have my Vegas editing program open, I have Instant Messenger open, a calculator on the bottom of my screen. They all started from those products. And the iPod, I mean, my God, that's the only product from Apple that I actually enjoy. I mean, I remember back in 2001, before the iPod came out, and they had these horrible MP3 players with, Creative had one, I think, that looked like a friggin' brick in it with a hard drive, and you needed like a suitcase to carry it around. Or they had the CD players that were MP3 capable, which were god awful. And MP3s at that time were still, even though they came around in like 97 is when they started being noticed, the MP3 file for audio, the MP3 format, I mean to say, for audio. No one really grasped the concept of a good player. And Steve Jobs saw that. He saw that this was the future, having a device that can hold your entire music library, and you could bring it anywhere you go. And how many clones of the iPod are there today? How many clones of the iPhone? I may not agree with all of Apple's business practices and how they deal with Foxconn, but god damn it, even if you despise the company, you cannot say that Steve Jobs and his brilliant team of designers and engineers have not influenced the entire technology industry. And really, the point being of this video is I want to know your thoughts on Steve Jobs. Do you believe this rumor? I'm going to have a link posted where Gizmodo has pictures taken from a tabloid of Steve Jobs walking out of a clinic, I believe. And unfortunately, if Steve Jobs does pass, what impact will it have on the technology industry? And I hope that even for everyone out there who despises Apple, that you can give this man respect and realize that without the products and the innovation he brought to the computer and technology industry, that a lot of the things that we take for granted today would not be here. I want to end this video and send out my blessings and prayers to Steve Jobs and his family, and I truly do hope that these rumors are just rumors and that Steve Jobs will make a speedy recovery. Thank you for listening.
ReviewTechUSA presents a delicious unboxing video. You know when there's a picture of Ray Charles that something big is happening. Yes, finally, ladies and gentlemen, I got my external mic for my camera and I am going to do an unboxing. I have not done one of these in a long time and I have a couple to do. So as you know, for me crying and complaining that my ATI HD 5830 wasn't too hot of a card, it was great when I had a 32-bit OS, but when I went up to 64-bit, it kind of was an epic failure. Tons of lockups, tons of driver issues. I really wasn't happy with the card at all. So I had to get rid of it. Something had to change. And here is my solution. It is the Palette GTX 560 Ti. This card has 1 gig of GDDR5, dual DVI, VGA, which I'm surprised has VGA built right onto the card, and HDMI, a full HDMI port, not mini. So let's crack this bad boy open and take a look at what comes inside the box. It's also overclocked from the factory too, which is the reason why I wanted this card, and I'll explain another reason why I wanted this card as well. So let's get cracking. Don't mind the jiggliness. I have to do this handheld. Can I do it handheld? Let's see here. It's coming out. It's coming out. That's what she said. Alright, anyway. I unboxed this before just because I wanted to, I just got it from Newegg and I wanted to make sure everything was good. This is the tightest outer casing I've ever had to deal with. I needed the jaws of life. As you see, I failed too. I ripped this side of the box. It was ridiculous. I thought I was going to have to pile drive this regular cardboard box outside of that one, but alright, let's flip this bad boy over, see what the palette card comes with. Start here, and there's absolutely nothing. Awesome. What about here? Put this out of the way. Jesus. Oh, what is this? All one cardboard? What the hell? Okay. I've never seen, usually when I get a video card or something like this is compartmentalized, and this over here they have different compartments, but no, there's just the card itself, which we'll take a look at. It comes with the why do they even include driver discs anymore? You have to go online to get the drivers anyway. These drivers are already outdated as soon as you get the system. There's like a 1 in 100,000 chance that you order the card just when they came out with the newest drivers. So, good frisbee. You get the Molex to PCI Express power adapter, which in most cases, if you have to use this means you should upgrade your power supply, FYI. Just a little hint for you guys who, are noobs when it comes to building a rig. If you need to use this, probably isn't a good sign. So, make sure your power supply has enough amperage on the rails to power the new video card you got, because then you'll end up damaging your system and the video card you just purchased, and it probably won't be covered under warranty, and then you'll be a very angry person. Moving on. And you have your quick installation guide. Let's see what's in here. Anything interesting? No. If you don't know how to do what's in here, then you probably shouldn't be installing this card yourself. That's all I'll say. It's really for hardcore beginners. And it's in Russian and various languages. Great. Worthless. Wow, that was the most unimpressive video card box I've ever seen. I was so expecting a lot more stuff, but there wasn't. Anyway, let's get to the card. See if I can take this out carefully with one hand. No, I can't. Okay, this is the point where I press pause on the camera and take it out without you seeing me actually taking it out of the electrostatic bag. Here, it's a bag. It's exciting. Hold on. And here it is, the Palette GTX 560 Ti. Now, Palette kind of did their own thing with this card, and the nice thing about it is they made their own PCB, which surprisingly is read like an ATI card. Interesting. It's shorter than the stock GTX 560 Ti's. They created their own PCB and made a shorter card, and the cool thing about that is The reason why I wanted that is that if I ever change cases, or maybe I make a secondary computer and a year or two from now I upgrade and want to keep this card, because of its small form factor, it'll be very easy to put in many different kinds of computers. So that's one of the reasons I wanted this one. The other reason why I wanted the GTX 560 Ti by Palette is that it had the fastest overclock out of the box. I'm not really a fan of changing voltages and overclocking myself. I know some companies actually do cover if you want to overclock yourself, but just not my thing. I'd rather have the factory deal with it and not me. So that's another reason why I wanted the Palette card. And I just like the fact that, as like I said before, a really small form factor. So let's take a look around the card. You have two fairly large fans in front, which that's good. That means you'll keep the card nice and cool when I'm playing some Crysis 2 on it. On the back end here, actually, it's on the top. Oh, that's cool too. So if you have a small case, they definitely made this card for smaller systems. Here is the two 6-pin PCI Express connectors. Like I said before, make sure that your power supply is adequate enough to handle this card. You don't want to damage the card, damage your system, or damage the power supply. Make sure there's enough amperage on the rails, and make sure the power supply has the proper wattage rating, or else you could be in very deep trouble, and that's not a good thing. Here is the front of the card. As you're seeing here, you have HDMI, full HDMI port, 2 DVI ports, and the most surprising one, especially for such a modern card, is they have a VGI port built right onto the card, which for me is cool because I have a secondary monitor when I'm editing, and it's only a VGA monitor, so that's great. And that is the Palette GTX 560 Ti card. I'm pretty psyched about putting this in my system. Not really what I want to spend tax return money on, but I can't deal with my HD 5830 anymore. It's hurting my life. The other thing I purchased too is 4 more gigs of RAM for my computer. This is actually the brand of DDR3 memory I purchased before. Granted, the case just looks like I got a big pack of double mint gum, but no, it is DDR3 1600 megahertz memory, 4 gigs. Very excited that I got this. The funniest thing too is when I originally got the first 4 gigs of RAM, same exact brand, G-Skill, same exact memory, it was double the price. It was $87, and now it's $47 for 4 gigs. So I was pretty psyched about that. A little pissed I spent $87 the first time, but whatever. I'm not going to take this out of the box, but I will show you what it looks like. It's RAM. Not too exciting, but if you're concerned about G-Skill because they're not a huge brand, they're fairly well known, but I can tell you this memory has been rock solid. I already have 4 gigs of this exact memory in my computer right now, and I am very happy with it, and it's very affordable. So if you bought a new computer that requires DDR3, I strongly recommend this RAM. I've had no problems with it. It's been fantastic. And the last thing I got, some people are going to laugh at, some people are going to call me a hypocrite, but I don't care. I'll tell you the story real quick. I work for GotGame.com, and what they'll do is they'll send me out like 3 or 4 games. I talk to Steve Masters on the phone, or maybe we'll talk through email, and he'll tell me that, I'll send you out some games, do a review for me. If you want to trade them in, go ahead. If you want to review one of them, go ahead, do whatever you want with them. So I had like $40 of credit from GameStop, and I just wanted to give it one more shot, so I got this. Yes, I know, I bitch, I moan and complain about the series, but I'll tell you one thing. Call of Duty series is meant to be played on a goddamn computer. It is not meant to be played on a console. It is a night and day experience. I'm actually, for the first time, probably in years, probably in 2 years or 3 years, enjoying playing Call of Duty. A mouse and keyboard is the way to play this game. It was like a breath of fresh air. It like opened my eyes. Like, it's funny because this game, you can play Call of Duty Black Ops. They already have the Xbox 360 controller for the PC version configured. So if you have the wireless dongle and you have a 360 controller, it'll just play like you have it on a 360. And I was playing online, and I tried, and I couldn't do it. And then I pick up the mouse and keyboard, and wow, what a difference. I was dominating. It's First-person shooters are meant to be played with a mouse and keyboard. I still enjoy them on a console, but wow, what a difference. It's all I can say. Ask Black Bond, he knows what I'm talking about. So point being is that I actually am going to start uploading videos again to the Call of Duty Chronicles. A lot of people I know only do the console versions of Call of Duty, so that's going to be a twist too, is that I'm going to go online and show matches from the PC version, and I'm going to show you some of the differences, how it plays, and you can see how bad I suck. You know, I'm not going to be one of those guys you're going to watch tutorials on. I'm just going to have a good time. You could sit back, crack a beer, and watch me get dominated. So expect some Call of Duty Chronicle videos coming, and I'm really enjoying this game on the PC. Wow. Well guys, as you can see, I made a hell of a mess doing this unboxing video, so I'm going to clean this up, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Why the hell does this have Halloween colors? I just realized that. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Tuesday at 11:40 p.m. and this is a topic I've wanted to get off my big, hairy, lovely chest for a while. And that is the rumor going around about Sony implementing key codes into their new PlayStation 3 games. Now, before I jump into the Sony key code topic, I just want to let everyone know I enjoy all platforms of gaming. I enjoy PC gaming, console gaming, portable console gaming, so on and so forth. I think gaming is gaming. It's all entertainment at the end of the day. But I do have my beefs with PC gaming. A perfect example is I was going to run a Metro 2033 benchmark on my new video card, and of course Metro 2033 didn't like the new physics drivers, so I tried the old physics drivers and those didn't work either. Don't get me going on that. That's a whole different rant. But those are the things that piss me off about PC gaming. But the thing I will say about PC gaming is that because of things like Steam, it is going in the right direction. Let me tell you a quick story. So I moved from my old apartment in Poughkeepsie, New York, and I moved to a different place, and I had both Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Now, because they were registered with Steam, that I had them in my Steam profile. I lost the discs. I actually bought the games from Target. And when I reinstalled Steam, when I reinstalled my operating system, when I moved, all I had to do was download Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 because the games were registered to my profile and Steam just automatically had them there ready to download. That's a beautiful thing about Steam. The other thing about Steam too is that it does silent updates like the consoles. If you have your, like, when I'm not home, I have my computer on. And I'll be out and I'll come home and I'll see that, you know, Left 4 Dead 2 was updated, or Metro 2033, when it was working, was updated. And other games too that I have, like Dead Rising 2, gets automatic updates. That's beautiful. I'll come home and the game will be ready to go with fresh updates and it'll stabilize itself. That's fantastic. Now, generally, still to this day, I prefer console gaming, not because the graphics are superior, because they're not, but because it's convenient. You come home from work or whatever you're doing, your girlfriend's sleeping, so on and so forth, whatever's going on in your life, you pop in a disc and you play a damn game on a console. Plus, the community is bigger, so on and so forth. It's just consoles, if you just want to plug them in and play, usually, at least as of now, they are the more convenient format to go for. And that's why, in most cases, I prefer them, even with the benefits of PC gaming. But have you noticed lately that the tides are starting to turn? Nowadays, every time I put a game in my 360 or my PS3, there's always updates. And unlike the PC, they're not silent updates. Like Steam just updates in the background. When you put a game in, you have to do the update right then and there, wait for it, have the system restart, so on and so forth. Then you could play the game. And the PS3, it seems like a much more tedious task than it is on the 360. There's also OS updates for the 360 and PS3. They're becoming more PC-like, which I understand they're more powerful consoles than the previous generations, but it's starting to take away from the convenience factor, and that's my concern. And that's what this whole rant is about. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's common knowledge now, but a bunch of hardcore hackers hacked the code of the PS3 to the point that they could actually trick the system into thinking their hack software is legit licensed Sony software. So Sony turned around, and there's this big rumor going around that future games are going to have key codes like PC games. That to me is a pile of shit for a couple reasons. First off, Sony, they already cracked your system once. Do you think they're not going to find a workaround for you putting key codes with games? Secondly, if you implement key codes, you are taking away virtually all of the convenience of having a console. The reason that people pick consoles is because they don't have to deal even with basic shit like putting in key codes. Do you know how many friends I have that have gaming consoles? They have 360s and they have PS3s that they'll lose the box of the game they just purchased in like a week, and they'll have the disc on top of their TV like upside down or on their desk somewhere. You expect them to keep a flimsy piece of paper, the instruction manual with a key code in it? And what happens if their console dies? Then they're going to have to go through all the BS of trying to get the code renewed and so on and so forth. Now, I know they're going to have the ability to use the code like 5 times, but you're asking them to deal with PC issues. Pretty much, if you put key codes in, the only benefit to having a console is that the hardware is going to have a unified architecture, so you won't deal with compatibility issues like you can on a PC. That's it. Everything else, you're going to have to deal with the same headaches that you deal with on a PC. And on top of it, if it's a multi-plat, it's not an exclusive game, it's going to be inferior on the console. The graphics and the whole experience is going to be better on the PC. So you're asking for the same headache with a crappier experience? Wow. You need to really rethink this whole key code idea. Because if you don't, I have a feeling you're going to be in very deep trouble. It's not a good idea. But hey, I'm not Dionne Warwick. Maybe this will work out well for them. What do you think? Do you think this is a very bad business move for Sony? Or do you think it's a genius idea? Leave comments, post a video response. Let me know how you feel about this. Anyway, guys, this is Rich of The Verdict. Make sure you thumbs up and favorite this video. And once again, thank you so much for your support.